Hello. Please leave a message after the tone.
Number 1. Jade, originally from Seattle, decided to live with her boyfriend Steve after college. They had discussed this plan since their freshman year and eventually moved in together. However, their life together hasn't been smooth sailing. Almost daily, Jade would return home to find unwanted gifts like jewelry and expensive items, or flowers accompanied by letters. Each time, these gifts would also include a photo of Jade in public with her family, friends, dog, or Steve. One day, Jade brought one of these gift baskets inside and broke down in tears, prompting Steve to realize that they were not just random gifts, but signs of harassment and stalking. In response, Steve installed security cameras around their house. One evening, after a pleasant dinner, Jade was relaxing in the bath when she received a text from an unknown number warning her of someone lurking outside. Steve rushed to her aid, checked the security camera footage on his phone, and saw a tall masked man standing at their doorstep for a few minutes before disappearing into the woods. Jade also shared a video she had taken one night when she was home alone, showing the same man knocking on their windows, leaving her so frightened that she messaged her mother and grandmother for help. After contacting the police, Jade didn't receive much help. They simply advised her to change her phone number. Several nights later, around 3 a.m., Jade heard her phone ring. It was the same unknown number calling, but she chose not to answer. Shortly after, she received a notification of a voicemail from that number.
I don't have a house. I don't have any friends. No love. I have nothing to live on. I have no eyes. No fear in me. I have no meaning. But I have this urge to kill. This is my world, and I'm the one who controls this. It's not a bloody game. I'll take you at any time, and you can do anything. I know you best. Where you are, how fast you can run, and what scares you. I'm real. I'm not a legend or story. I took the souls.
The following morning, Jade and Steve visited the police station together to present all the evidence of the ongoing harassment. Jade recently shared this information with me, and the case is reportedly still being investigated. She mentioned that the man continues to occasionally leave unwanted gifts, indicating that the situation remains unresolved. Number 2. On November 21, 2018, at approximately 1 a.m., Dylan, a young man, received an unusual and concerning voicemail. At the time, he was asleep and only noticed the voicemail several weeks later.
Hey Dylan, I just wanted to know, why is your bed that color? It's really nice looking out in the closet. It's a really nice blue and white bed. So tell me, what is your favorite scary movie? Or are you the scary movie?
Dylan stated that he had no familiarity with the girl's voice, indicating he didn't recognize her. However, the caller seemed to have personal information about him, such as his name and the color of his bed, which was blue and white. Despite Dylan's uncertainty, the caller claimed to have been in his closet. Whether this claim was true or not, the purpose of the call was clearly to frighten Dylan. The voicemail itself would undoubtedly be unsettling for anyone to hear. Additionally, the caller concluded by asking Dylan about his favorite scary movie, a possible reference to the film Scream.
What's your favorite scary movie?
I don't know.
Dylan reported the unsettling call to the police, but they were unable to provide assistance, likely due to the delay in reporting it. When Dylan attempted to call the number back, it would dial to a strange random number, resulting in an invalid number error.
Completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again.
Number 3. Stalkers, like the man in Jade's story, represent a significant and pervasive fear for many women. It's a more widespread issue than commonly acknowledged. The voicemail you're about to hear was sent to a girl named Sasha on December 14, 2022. Sasha resides in Syracuse, New York, with 3 friends from her sorority in a rented house. She encountered a seemingly pleasant guy named Jeremy while out with friends, and they exchanged numbers. However, their subsequent date, which Sasha agreed to, didn't go well. She found Jeremy's behavior odd and decided against further interaction. Despite her lack of interest, Jeremy bombarded her with texts every day until Sasha opted to block him. Unfortunately, the situation escalated on December 14 at 2:15 a.m. While everyone else in the house was asleep, Sasha received an anonymous call that left this voicemail.
Sasha, it's Jeremy. I don't know why you can't answer any of my calls or texts. I think it's pretty fucked up. You shouldn't leave your windows open, by the way. I'm whispering because I don't want to wake you, but I left you a surprise on the kitchen table.
At the end of the voicemail, there's the distinct sound of a door shutting, which turned out to be the front door of Sasha's rental house. One of her housemates heard it and woke everyone up, puzzled as to who had just closed the door. All 4 girls confirmed they were inside, ruling out any of them as the culprit. This discovery coincided with Sasha noticing the voicemail, prompting her to share it with her housemates. On the kitchen table, they found a stuffed turtle, Sasha's favorite animal mentioned during her date with Jeremy, along with a Christmas card simply signed, "Merry Christmas from Jeremy." Concerned for their safety, the girls contacted the police, who were presented with the texts and the voicemail as evidence. The incriminating voicemail, coupled with Jeremy's persistent texts, supported their case. Consequently, Jeremy was located and charged with breaking and entering and stalking. Though he served only a week in jail, he was sentenced to community service and fines. It's been a month and a half since then, and Sasha hasn't heard from Jeremy, bringing her some relief.